Well, Sudarshan, just hold that thought. We have the management of NBCC. Remember that they've bagged a redevelopment project of Pragati Maidan, which is worth around 2,149 crores. We have with us Mr. Anup Kumar Mittal, the CMD of the company, to talk more about that. Mr. Mittal, thank you very much for taking the time out. Could you just explain to us the contours of this order win of Pragati Maidan worth 2,149 crores? What would it mean in terms of margins, and when do you start executing?
You see, this is a project in Pragati Maidan in New Delhi, and redevelopment of their old campus, which everybody knows that exhibition center in Pragati Maidan. It's about more than 45-year-old. It was built in sometime 1972 to 80. So now they have decided to rebuild some of the exhibition centers and one or two convention center. So part of Pragati Maidan will be redeveloped under this scheme, and NBCC has been assigned this responsibility as a redevelopment agency on PMC basis. So this they have decided in their last board meeting, and we got the order. Now we have started working on this. The value is around 2,200 crore rupees. It's an initial cost. And NBCC will get PMC, project management consultancy charges, on the actual cost of the construction.
Okay, so what exactly do you make in terms of project consultancy charges? Would that be what, 8%, 10% of the order?
You see, this approximately 2,200 crore is the cost of construction as we envisage right now. NBCC will get approximately 7% on this as their charges, which works out to 150 crore rupees as on date. The cost may increase, which I can see seeing the volume, but ultimately NBCC will get 7% on actual cost. And the time period they are very, in a hurry to execute this work because this is running exhibition center. This is the only center in Delhi, and I can say in India, Pragati Maidan. So they cannot afford to delay this. So I can say that we can start this work in third quarter, of this next financial year. Maybe in, December or October to December, we'll start booking revenue. Before that, 6 months, 7 months are required to do the designing and take the approvals.
Okay, what exactly is the order book at this point in time, if you have to look through FY17 as well?
I can say, we have not exactly worked out because a lot of orders are coming. It should be more than 40,000 crore rupees. Few projects which we have not included in this, like DDA project, which is about 8,000 crore rupees. And similar amount of works are in pipeline under discussion, and particularly from redevelopment sector.
So could you just elaborate a little bit more on the redevelopment pipeline?
You see, on redevelopment pipeline, there are, projects like redevelopment of 6 colonies in Delhi next to Kidwai Nagar, which we are talking since, 1 year. So I think government now has in principle decided, and we can see light of the day by end of March, approval from cabinet. This is one. Then redevelopment of All India Institute of Medical Sciences, 2 properties in Delhi. Then Rajasthan properties, then Odisha. So these are the projects.
Okay. Normally, what would your margins likely be? You said that it is 7% in the one that we just discussed at Pragati Maidan. But normally, what would the other redevelopment projects yield in terms of margins for you?
You see, this particular project of Pragati Maidan is, of course, it's a redevelopment, but this will be financed by the owner. So there is no sale of the property. So they have money, they will finance this. But in other redevelopment projects, which typically we talk, part of the property we sell or lease out means self-revenue generation project. So in those projects, we get agency charges 7% to 10%, plus marketing charges approximately 1 and 1.5% on sale of the property as a marketing agency. So in the other projects, margins are different, and this is, since it is financed by owner, it's a PMC project, pure PMC project. Here we will get only PMC charges.
Okay. What should we expect by way of revenue growth in the current year and next year, Mr. Mittal? I mean, your order book is very, very healthy compared to most other construction companies. you all did about 600 crores more revenue in 2015. FY16, how much more will you do in terms of revenues, and FY17, because you have visibility for both these?
You see, we are expecting 20 to 25% growth in this this financial year, and next year, I'm saying 25%. It may increase, seeing the order book. So the growth will be between 25%. But future, I may say, in 17, 18, it may go up to 50% and even more than that, because our order book is huge, and we are now almost on the verge of starting few projects in next financial year and after that.
A quick question, Mr. Mittal. Out of this 40,000 crores, it's predominantly India, because we do understand you had plans of foraying into the Middle East. What would your international order book comprise of and your growth rate there?
You see, this is almost, you can say, order book from India only, domestic market. Our international exposure is not much, very negligible. We are working in few countries, but we have not got much order from those, countries. Only active places are like Maldives. We got order last week. Then we are working in Turkey and Botswana. Oman, we have recently opened office. But order book is not much from these segments.
All right, we leave it at that. Thank you very much for this unscheduled call, Mr. Mittal, and for all the details that you have given us. NBCC, one of the better performing construction companies, and expecting a 20 to 25% revenue growth. That's what they've been maintaining for some time.